Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Civil here and welcome back to our videos. So the first fight is going to be Batman and the Drowned, Robin King and Batman Who Laughs here. And I'm just gonna use the full team because it's kind of worth it now. You don't have to use the full team because you can just go with Robin King, giving you the crit damage with Batman and the Drowned, and use Batman Who Laughs as a percentage health damage there for another team. But I feel like since I want to use God Killer here and I can't have a higher damage dealing artifact on Batman and the Drowned, I feel like I need that Batman Who Laughs damage. We're going to activate passive first of all. Not bad here, though it's fine. Okay, it's done. Now we have Robin King to do his percentage health damage. Bro, if there is something I don't like about the Batman the Drowned kit, and I really like her kit, it would be the swipe down not having enough reach. Like, it's telegraphed to be longer when you look at it, when it happens. It looks far longer in the animation than it reaches. Might as well super move here. Attack this man, and if he dies, it's fine. He can get revived. And also apply evict him. Gonna apply from now on with the third special. I'm not sure yet, but I think when you don't have Puppet on Robin King and you can't just spam all the third specials at once, might be worth using a bit of Crisis energy. Though at this point is no longer really, because he lost a lot of health. Oh, my bad. I thought it would be enough to trigger passive. I was preparing to tag out. Okay, that was actually lucky because he didn't block that. Oh, he's still alive. Ah, never mind. Never mind. He was barely alive. By the way, let's get some light in here. There we go. That's better. Now let's move on to the next fight. I'm gonna go with Zatanna like Varki here, and I'm gonna go with Puppet on Zatanna, obviously. It's gonna be the usual thing. Tag Zatanna Puppet, tag Harley for a ton of damage. By the way, in the yesterday's video where I explained the strategy, somebody was like, yeah, but you can do super move with Harley on the infinite power and you save a lot of time. That's true, but that's kind of a bad thing to do. As you really want to take advantage of those damage against target effects that Zatanna leaves, and they are not gonna stay there for long. And you do super move, then you have to generate power for another special too. By the time you generate power for another special too, most likely the infinite power is going to expire and you're going to lose it again. So that's why I think you need to get everything sorted out with the super move with Harley. Maybe even stack Crown if you're using Crown, and then get Zatanna to do her percentage health damage. Okay, we got infinite power. That's great. It was not looking too lucky, but it's all good. And now we tag straight into a special 2 on Dark Metal cards. Look at that, 8.6 mil and the target's not even stunned. And 12 and 14 mil values. Oh! Oh, I didn't die. Oh boy, that was a close one. So what happened here? I was planning to keep doing my combo, but I lost the infinite power, and Harley could not finish the combo into a special 2, so it was finished in his super move. You know why Harley survived? Because of Classic Wonder Woman. Because I was not putting defense on Harley, because you very, very rarely need it. But then Classic Wonder Woman comes in, you need that defense to get that crit chance. I'm like, okay. Crit damage. Okay, I'll put some defense. So yeah, thanks Classic Wonder Woman, I guess.
Now this is more like it.
A very convenient reset there. Of Dark Metal cards.
I don't like your face. Now this is more like it.
Now block jump attack and our special 2 because we have the energy now. And yeah, there we go. Easy one shot. Now let's move on. Now we're going to bully boss Darkseid and pretty much take revenge on what he did to me on the secondary count. Because this man is tough, and he still might wipe the floor with this team. All it takes is being a bit unlucky, but at the same time, we're chilling here because sort of Sin Raven and Beta Club King, so hopefully this goes well. And yeah, don't worry about it, I did, and I posted a video about it, I did struggle against this man on the secondary count. I know the struggle now, let's have some fun against him, hopefully. Okay, the death of Dr. Fate was pretty uneventful, but we're in very much danger here whenever Raven gets tagged in. Oh, he blocked. Raven like that. Yep, Raven's dead. There goes the pay to win team against Darkseid. They did not last long. At this point, I'm not even sure though he was holding passive stats. I gotta put passive stats on something, but I was thinking that I should have just went Raven King. But yet again, you gotta put passive stats on something. And now I'm 1v1 with him, with King, is not the biggest deal. Though I'm most likely gonna die before he does super move. And then I'll no longer be able to revive. Which sucks. Bro, come on, I backed up 3 times and this you still reach. And there's the Parademon summon in case anybody was wondering. At least there's no bombardments. Be grateful for that. At least there's no bombardment. Now I can actually risk it. There we go. We canceled his super move for a while. At least we're getting percentage hull damage out of this fight. It could have been worse. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna dedicate kind of all the fights now to killing Darkseid, because it's gonna take that many fights. But at least King did the percentage hull damage. So sad about Raven dying. It was just an unlucky tag-in. Though most likely I could have done something to prevent that from happening. Though it's very random and very tricky to deal with regardless. I'm just grateful King stayed alive for far longer than I was expecting him to. He's even dealing some Beta Club dot damage. There we go, 1 mil per second. Not too bad, King. Not too bad without Raven. And now incoming super move. Does he even have time to get up and do that? Yep. We lasted far longer than expected, but this did not have the expected outcome though. It's okay, we still have more teams. Okay, so this is most likely gonna fail, but Power Girl is here to get tagged at some point, even reduce my power cost. The thing is, I need to do super move before he does, because if he does super move but no lefts, he's going to kill him. And we need that Twin Blade percentage hull damage. So Power Girl is gonna actually have one gear, because the mistake I did in the last fight was removing all the gears from Dr. Fate, because the more damage the character you have in, whenever their split damage takes, the more damage your other characters are going to take, because the defense does not apply for tagged out characters. That's why Raiden does so much damage in Arena and Champions. And with Raiden, I think it's a straight up bypass, even worse than here. But yeah, the goal is to survive until super move, do super move, get infinite, get into final form, and pick up the pace from there. Or even use a third special. I need a third special and a special one though. Okay, I'm gonna hit super move before he does. I'm in a position where I can combo interrupt his ass. This is looking decently good. There we go, boys, we got him. There's not much of a point in doing anything else. We did the percentage hull damage. We're gonna end in a third special, and we're gonna die. RIP. Though this definitely achieved the goal it did set out to achieve. I'm happy with how this went. Same deal as before, a character with no gears to support, and the main character with the God Killer this time. And I think God Killer Battle on the ground is enough to take him out from this amount of health. Even might get to do super move. I'm not sure if I should risk super move. Like, God Killer should have him very, very low on attack. But he still might kill me. So the safer option would be to just not super move. But I fear that might not be enough damage, so I think I'm gonna risk it here. Batman's round got a ton of defense, and I have his attack reduced, we should be fine. But first I want to activate passive again, so we don't lose time until pushing him to the corner. Okay, there it goes. Is she gonna survive it? Yes, she did. Okay, back off, chill. We have all the time in the world to catch him again. Yeah, we might have killed him without super move. That might have been a risk that I did not need to take. However, it doesn't matter. There we go, we absolutely murdered this man. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!